Hi guys, sorry that I haven't made any videos between July and now October, but I was kind of busy, with all this tiny house stuff, construction and looking for the right site to park it on, and then looking again. I'm not on the last site. I have to go here until beginning of winter, so I'm still searching. Yeah, but I will film some tiny house videos soon in English. If you speak German, or if you are okay with those auto-dubbed videos, then you can go to my channel Monas SUV-Reisen, or else Monas Zuhause auf Rädern. I will put the link in the description. And now we will talk about something else, which is planning. And I did like 11, 12, 13 videos in German about Q4 planning, and I realized I still didn't have the right way to plan my quarter because it was way too much. And now I want to plan a realistic plan and have a second list of things or planner to plan in for times when I have more time than I thought I would have. It will make sense when I talk more about it. First of all, this is the planner I plan my Q4 in. It's the Cutie Cat planner from the Picasso Playful Picasso Paradise collection in my shop. I'm having some issues with Printify since I've moved from Shopify to WordPress or WooCommerce, and I hope they will be solved soon. So if you don't find it in my shop, it will be there sometime, eventually. So just keep looking for it. I have 4 of these with the stickers, and then I have other collections too. So if you don't like this design, which I love, and then there are other designs too. And then I have my planners on Amazon. For example, the project planner. I sell it like this. So you can have, for example, a part of your project and have 6 action steps to do, and then put your reward sticker here. Or you can also use the project planner for your week and say, put the date here, and have 6 to-dos for the day, and maybe take some notes or have a reward sticker as well. Or you can use it if you don't have much to do for 1 week and put the week number here, and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Yeah, this was the correct direction. And normally on Sunday you shouldn't do anything, but you could write something here for Sunday. You could take notes here. You can put something here that you remember, or you can put some gratitude here, or again a reward sticker, for example, or some decoration also. So this is very flexible, and it's pages like this all through the book. And this one is on Amazon. I will put my Amazon link on my homepage in the menu so that you can find it easily. So there will be all the 6 languages. There are all the 6 languages in the menu already. And then there's a drop-down menu for each language with the same things in each language. So the first one will always be the blog posts, because this is the most valuable content on the homepage, because in every blog post below the title you can find the other languages, and then you can, for example, learn German, English, French, Spanish, Italian or Russian, and one of them being your native language, your mother tongue. And you can read the blog post in both languages and then, like that, practice some reading. And then the second one will be Amazon, because for most of the people, my products are very specific for people who like to learn or who like to plan. So in my shop there are not as many articles as on Amazon. So I offer you the Amazon link so that you can find my favorite products, also my products on Amazon. And then if you click any of them and go to Amazon and buy something there, I will get a small commission and you don't pay anything more. So thank you very much for that. And now, after all the sponsoring stuff, let's get into the video. I will plan in this one and in this one, and I will show you by flipping the camera. And we will start with this one. I already planned a lot here. I will show you some examples. It's all in German and English mixed. I also had to glue some papers here and had to glue something together because it wasn't what I wanted. A lot of tables. I will make a flip through video of this planner when it's full. And well, the concept I want to plan with is, first of all, I have to plan with this concept for at least a week and then evaluate, because it can be, for example, one day it's okay, next day I don't like it or it doesn't work, and then in the end of the week I will know, because 7 days, that's enough examples. So the concept I want to plan with is the prolonged day. So normally I need something. So I will put the camera here, and I hope, no, like this you can't see it. I have to buy a new, I have to buy something to crop it up. And okay, I will plan like this and then show you after that. So what I want to draw is something like a clock, but very evenly divided, because I put some clocks in here and I didn't like them because circles are much more difficult to draw. So what I'm doing now, that's 4 parts, and now you know that in each part there are 3 different parts, and I don't measure this perfectly, I just eyeball it. So here and here I have 3 parts now. I will show you in a minute. I had a construction where I could film from above, but it was so complicated and it always crashed or it fell down like a house of cards, more or less. So I gave it up. And now I don't have anything to crop up to camera. So, you know, it doesn't have to be pretty. It just has to be 12 parts. And the 12 parts are for one day. So, you know that you don't have 12 hours in one day normally. I sometimes have, but most of the time even I don't have. Also, I don't go to work. I work at home. So sometimes there are days when I go to a doctor's appointment, or I have to see a new site where I can put my tiny house. And sometimes I will go bouldering in a climbing center. Sometimes I will go to the thermal bath to have a spa day, and so on. So I'm not home 12 hours every day. Well, I'm home more than 12 hours, mostly because I sleep 8 hours at night. But apart from sleeping and maybe doing some chores, like maybe cooking, and, well, I don't have a fridge, so I go shopping every day, grocery shopping every day. And, well, hygiene, washing myself, wash my clothes, clean the floor, clean the table, whatever. So apart from those things, and going to the cafe to have a piece of cake and a latte macchiato, and, well, doing my morning routine there. So the morning routine is I walk, I go to the cafe, and I have my breakfast, which is a piece of cake. Then I do my planning for the day, if I haven't yet done it, or I will look at what I've done the day before and evaluate what was going well and what wasn't. And then I will journal. I have a journal that I also sell on Amazon. It's this one with 160 prompts. I will show you somewhere here. For example, imagine your perfect vacation. And then you can use the rainbow lines and the white lines in between to write. I love rainbows, if you can't tell. So, and after that, in my morning routine, I will always write my diary and read 2 pages in The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle, and take some notes in a document for a video I want to make. And I think that's it. Well, I do a lot in the morning, so I will write that down in one of those hours. So my morning routine. I'm Mona Rieger, so this MR is my morning routine, okay? So let's say that's whatever, 8:45. I stay up I get up at 8:30, so maybe 8:45, that's when I start my morning routine. So walking, then in a cafeteria having breakfast, then journaling, then my diary, and I have something else apart from reading. My diary, journaling, planning and reading. And then there is a break when I come home for, I will call this midday, just mid, the mid of the day. So that's when I, for example, do washing or cleaning. I did washing today. Those are my clothes. I can also put clothes up there. That's new. So washing and cooking and eating and hygiene. So I do hygiene before eating and cooking, but okay, it's in this part. I'll write more letters here. Walking, breakfast, journaling, diary, planning, reading. Okay, it's not perfect here. It doesn't have to be perfect. It has to be written down. So after this break here, I will start my day, my work day. For example, now it's past 2. That's not typical. Well, I sometimes have learning partnerships. I will write them down. Learning partnerships. Or if I don't, I will go bouldering or to the thermal bath. Or sometimes I will see family or friends. I don't do that every day. It's just some days. And learning partnerships is not that many hours. It's only 1 hour. And maybe I have 2 learning partnerships a day and maybe 4 days in the week. Then bouldering or thermal bath, that's once a week. So every second week bouldering, every other week thermal bath. And family or friends, that's maybe every second week. Or sometimes twice a week. So those are all things that I do, and I often use more hours for this, so it's not only 1 hour. But that's the thing about the prolonged day. The prolonged day, in my mind, is if you had a day where you could fit everything that you want to do on a daily basis, then this day would start with your morning routine, and you would do your hygiene and cooking and washing and other chores and things to do about your family and your hobbies and so on. And you would do something useful, maybe. Maybe you do service in a community, or you help elderly people in a home, or you look after your children or parents or whatever. You do a lot. And then also there's work. If you have to go work somewhere else, a part of your day or some days a week, then that's also this part. And I will mark this part in one color.